I'm Kim from Sparks Academy, and today I just wanted to share a case study with you. Now, as many of you are aware, I have two providers, Sunshine Family Support and Crushing Goals, and I wanted to take a case study directly from there. So I have changed the names to protect everybody's privacy, but this has come directly from our work. So I'm going to talk today about Sarah. She's a support worker who has been working for 5 years, primarily with clients who are autistic, and despite her experience and her dedication, she was struggling with communication, particularly with one of her young clients who is autistic. So he found it really difficult to understand verbal instructions due to a processing disorder, and he just needed more time, but this often led to frustration and anxiety. So she was determined to improve. Sarah's got a thirst for knowledge. She always looking for ways to improve her service. So she took part in our communication skills for support workers course. She was really keen to learn new techniques and strategies to help her with her clients. So that was really fantastic. So the key things that she took away, she learned to avoid jargon, and she learned to just use short, direct sentences and do away with all the fluff, basically. So instead of saying something like, oh, we should go down to the shops in the car, and while we're there we should stop at the bank and then we should do the shopping, she would shorten that right up. Let's go to the shopping centre and do what we need to do when we get there. Something like that. It just makes it easier to digest, and then also allows for the client to ask questions too. What are we going to do today? And then you can pass on the information one chunk at a time. Non-verbal communication, she started using more gestures and more facial expressions to reinforce what she was saying, those shorter sentences, and that really helped. Just less talking and more gestures really helped this particular client because he was a visual processor. And in that vein, she created visual schedules for this client that really helped him understand and follow along with his daily routine. And having that daily routine laid out, easy to look at, really took the anxiety down. So that was a fantastic thing to implement. And her listening, she's been a good listener, but it doesn't hurt to just brush up on these skills and be reminded of them. So she was practicing that, ensuring that this client felt heard and understood. She made appropriate eye contact, and she reflected his words back to him so that he knew that she was hearing him, she was taking it on board. So after she went through our course and implemented the strategies, she noticed some really big changes. Her client became less anxious, more responsive. He was participating more actively in his routines because of the visual schedule, and he was just all around more regulated and calmer, and therefore happier. And she felt more confident in her role, which was really reflected in the positive feedback that she received from this client's family. So that's just a quick one, and it just shows the positive outcomes that can happen from a bit of upskilling. So thanks for joining me today. Please leave some comments below. Really interested to hear your thoughts on this and anything else.